Now that you've configured a persistent variable, let's see how it works. Download the strategy with the persistent variable you created to your controller by going to Debug Mode. Don't run the strategy just yet. We're going to save the strategy to the Flash EEPROM by selecting Control Engine, Save Strategy to Flash. When you save a strategy to the Flash EEPROM, the strategy is stored in your controller in battery-backed RAM. Even if the controller is turned off and then back on, your strategy and the persistent variable are saved. From the strategy tree, inspect the persistent variable and maximize it. Its value is 0. Enter a value in the value field. Let's use 900 and click Apply. You've just assigned a new value to the persistent variable. Now let's run the strategy. Change the value of the persistent variable by entering a different value. Type in 1100 and click Apply. You can change the value as often as needed. You don't have to save the strategy to Flash after each change. You only have to save it to Flash once after creating the persistent variable. Just a note here before you take the next step. If you have a GrooveEpic controller, turning off the controller and then back on can take a few minutes before it's back online. If you have a SnapPAC controller, the wait time is shorter. Now turn the power off and then back on to the controller. A timeout message appears. Click Abort. PAC control is in configure mode now. Go back into debug mode. Double-click the variable P_fuel level low limit from the strategy tree. We can see that the last value assigned survived the controller's power cycle. You've now seen how persistent variables can be used to preserve information that perhaps you've been fine-tuning in your strategy and have it survive a power cycle to the controller.